Just a few days away from fight week. How was preparation and what's the excitement level coming into the fight?
Yeah, preparation was great. For this camp, I switched it up. Went out to Extreme Couture about a month and a half ago. So been getting a lot of training with the guys over there and Sean Strickland and Alex Pleasy. And so been super grateful for that, man. And I feel like I've really leveled up and I'm in great shape. I'm healthy and ready to go.
Was that something that you were considering doing for some time, going over there and getting some work with those guys?
Yeah, for sure. I met Chris Curtis in Thailand, trained with him over there, and he invited me. So I figured, hey, what the heck? Just keep pushing that comfort zone. And, yeah, I love it, man. I'll definitely be back.
And it's funny, and we always sort of hear this thing, Sean Strickland's one thing on social media, but every training partner that we've ever heard from says he is one of the best training partners. Can you confirm that? Did you get some good work with Strickland, and what is he like as a training partner?
Yeah, I would say he's the best training partner I've ever had, honestly, man. He tries to make you better every day, and, he holds the room to a real high standard, and, there's a ton of energy in the room, and real realistic training, and, yeah, I love it. Super grateful for it, man.
And I know a lot of times fighters will try to bring in particular guys to mimic their opponents, but at Extreme you get a lot of different bodies, a lot of different sizes. Did you bring anybody in particular, or was it just the variety of training partners that you have there that you think maybe prepared you very well for Dusko?
Yeah, I didn't bring anybody in particular, but, there were a couple guys there that had fought Dusko and beat him. So, yeah, we talked to them, talked to, Coach Eric, yeah, so I feel like getting rounds with Strickland, sparring with him, I'm ready for whatever comes Saturday for sure.
When looking at your opponent, where do you see him dangerous, and do you feel that he has any inclination to want to keep the fight standing? Do you think he wants to go to the ground? Is it a mistake if it goes to the ground? Where is he dangerous?
I think he'll try to take me down, just especially based off my losses in the UFC. I think he's going to try to take me down. I hope he tries to stand with me, and if he tries to take me down, I'm going to be ready for it. And, yeah, just beat him everywhere, beat him in every position.
And I know the last time that, you were in here, you didn't get the win that you wanted, but were you able to take anything away from that fight that maybe helped prepare you for this particular fight?
I just took it on the chin, man. Honestly, it sucks. Losing sucks. But, I lost my debut. I came back and bounced back with like a 20-second knockout. So I know what it's like to lose, and I know what it's like to get back on the horse and get right back into it. So.
And I'm sure this fight's played out multiple ways in your head, but at the end of the day, Saturday, what are your keys to the victory? What needs to happen to make sure you get your arm raised on Saturday?
Just be violent. That's it. Be violent and keep the pressure on and look for a finish, man. I have a real chip on my shoulder. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I have a lot to prove, and I'm going to show my best self coming forward.
Is the chip just because you felt like you haven't shown people what you're capable of, or what's the chip on the shoulder?
Yeah, I think it's that, and then quick cold turkey on nicotine too. So I think that's helping. Yeah.
You're gonna bring some extra anger in.
Extra anger. I'm ready for it, man.
Can't wait to see. Good luck on Saturday.
All right, thank you guys so much.
What excites you most about this upcoming matchup?
Just what excites me most. Honestly, just an opportunity to go out there and just be violent. Dusko's been finished. I know he's finishable. I've trained with guys, watched enough tape on him, and I know it's not going to be a boring fight. I think that's why they got us on the first fight on the main card, because we both come to finish.
You had mentioned sparring and training with Sean, but also you mentioned Eric too. Having that championship caliber right in your corner during your camp. How has that helped you just elevate your game even more?
Yeah, for sure, man. And I think that's a big part of fighting too. Once you get to the UFC, it's these little nuances, right? And the mental adjustments, and a small mental adjustment can make a huge difference in performance. So super grateful for that, and getting to pick those guys' minds and learn from them and train with them.
It's been 4 months now since we've seen you last in the octagon. You're talking about all this improvement, and you mentioned the nicotine and all that. But for you, what do you think fans are going to be most excited to see from you when it comes by end of day Saturday?
I think fans they're going to know me as I hope I want to live up to my nickname, Savage. I'm looking to go out there and looking for a scalp, looking for a finish every single fight, and I don't want fans to be like, oh, Zachary Reese is a boring-ass fight. Like, no. Like, Zachary Reese always goes out there and brings it and looks for the kill.
Good luck Saturday.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Good to go?
Good.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.